be laughing like shit because I feel like you gonna forget. I hate this part. I'm gonna let you rock. Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast. A very, very special episode 93, just because it's a 9 in the front. The Jonathan Allen episode. We got a Pro Bowl of Washington Commanders. Turn up. Man. I guess what I'll go. Dwight Freeney episode. That's the only first 93 that comes to my mind.
Man, forget him. We got a Pro Bowl on our squad. Ain't no need for no other 93.
Dwight Freeney is a legend.
He is a legend. Shout out Colts. We just got y'all quarterback.
Yes, sir. Happy Friday. Hey, look, happy Friday.
Happy
no
Friday.
bullshit. Quarterback was a Colt. Did you see y'all posted the Colts
I feel like
highlight?
he playing with me right now. He playing with me.
Did you see y'all posted the Colts highlight? And you look like a Colt, boy. You dress like a Colt.
What do you dress like? This nigga's dressed like you dress like you was in the movie that's on your shirt. White Men Can't Jump. You
Legendary movie, and they remaking it with Jack Harlow.
Down, yeah, whatever.
If you're Woody Harrelson, wouldn't you be like, is this
that
what y'all
joint gonna
thinking?
come on Fuse TV?
Yeah.
Come out on Fuse TV. Hey, look, y'all, happy Friday. What's today? What's the actual date, Terrell? On Friday? March
Friday
25th?
will be the 25th, yeah.
Turn up, y'all. It's the end of the month.
We actually shooting this on Sunday night.
Why would you say that, though?
Nah, it's just funny how people be shooting way in advance.
Oh, yeah, way before.
We're really not shooting on Sunday night.
Nah, we're not. And the month is almost over. I feel like March kind of like marched by. Marched by. That's the name of the podcast. Marched by.
You look like a march.
You look like you march. You look like you will be a soldier, boy.
Okay, look, you look like you did RP.
This is why you don't go to the army, right? Because this is what they going to do. This is why I would not go to the army. This is what I be thinking about. Damn all of the training, damn the money, damn all of that stuff, right? That stuff is going to go cool. But what about the part where it's 18 of us and look, as you can see, shit actually went down. You know how many people probably went to the army and said, you know what? When the last time we really been to war? You know? Or when the last time we really had to do some...
Yeah, all the niggas that went to get
all
the
the people that
Camaro.
just trying to get in. No disrespect to the people who went to the army, you know? I know we've been overseas and all of that for years. But it's just like, I be thinking, there's going to come a time where there's 8 of us lined up and they say, all right, Mallory, get in there. What you mean get in there? Well, how you going to find out if there's people in there? Through me?
Yeah, no bullshit.
Send 2 guys in there, they get blown up. Oh, we're not going that way. Nah, y'all not going to use my life as a... You know what I'm saying? As a flare, fuck that. What happens with that?
Yeah, and look, Saving Private Ryan ruined my even thoughts about
a movie
going to the military. When they dropped the front of that ship, do you know how many people was family members was just at the front of that ship?
You just taking
half of them died before they got off.
Dead Presidents is another one that really shows what we went through with war and coming back home and.
Hell yeah. They covered a lot in that joint. Mario Van Peebles, right?
Yep. You know what? That's about to be my, well, we'll see. What about you, though? You don't want to say nothing about you? You. This is your podcast.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I am tripping. I'm chilling, bro. Everything is everything. You know?
You and your lady?
Everything's good. Going to Costa Rica in the beginning of April. So big shout out to all of our folks that live out there, you know what I'm saying? If anybody listening that's out there, we're gonna be at 103.5. Yeah.
Second Ave.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, man, everything is everything. Chilling, man. Just trying to eat better. Me and Terrance been talking about trying to cut out as much processed food as possible.
Right, and it's tough.
Shout out to the gentleman who commented, was talking about gut health.
Nah, yeah,
I forget who his name was, but that shit is real, man. I've been just trying to eat more real chicken, cook more. Terrance likes to eat this weird rice.
It's jasmine rice. Terrell doesn't like jasmine rice. Don't try to say weird rice like
nah,
jasmine
but it's
rice
it's like a slimy.
He doesn't know how to make it. They're not putting that on my name.
It's a slimy sushi type rice where it's real sticky. I don't really like. I'm a classic.
He's not skilled at making it.
I'm a classic Uncle Ben's.
Y'all hear that? He likes pellet rice. This nigga's a gerbil. He likes the pellet rice.
You grew up on Uncle Ben's.
I can't do that bullshit anymore. If you got gravy, I can eat that rice. This might sound weird to y'all. I can eat that rice if it was like rice and gravy in a turkey burger or some shit. I can do that, which would be fire. Anyway, but I can't just do regular white pellet rice. That Uncle Ben bullshit.
Uncle Ben's right, and now they don't. Oh my bad, it's not called Uncle Ben's no more. They took his ass off, and now it's called Ben's Original.
Why he couldn't still be uncle?
They took his black ass off the box when Aunt Jemima went.
Damn, so it's uncle and auntie black terms. That's gonna be the first one. Is uncle and auntie black terms? Because why would they have to take Uncle Ben's? Why can't it be Uncle Ben's? My Uncle Ben.
Nah, uncle is a universal term. Auntie is a universal term too.
White people be calling their aunt auntie?
Or sometimes they be saying aunt.
Or any other race call their aunt auntie?
They say, some people say aunt, some people say aunt, some people say...
Yeah, my aunt.
Yeah.
My Aunt Viola.
There's no fancy way to say uncle. You're just your uncle.
Even though everybody has an uncle.
Right.
I'm talking about the name, though. Like, if it was called Uncle Joe's, do people immediately think that's a black establishment? You know what I'm saying?
I guess
if you
Uncle
saw
Ben...
Auntie Anne's, well, that's not black, I don't think.
They didn't want to take Uncle Ben off the box and still call it Uncle Ben's because you still going to think about Ben on the box.
Black Ben.
Yeah.
That's why I said Uncle
Jemima and them, they just...
black.
Why they didn't call it Jemima's original? They just went full on Pepperidge House. What is it?
That's
Miller's
why I'm
House?
saying, like, why didn't they change the name? Aunt Jackie's.
What about Miss Buttersworth? Her thick ass.
They about to find a way to make that shit racist. What is the worth? Buttersworth what?
That ain't a black woman on there. That's a thick white woman on that bottle. Gotta be. She built like Courage the Cowardly Dog's mom, Muriel.
No, she not. Muriel was built linebacker. She's built like a dope bottle. You would probably want a woman that's built like a Miss Butterworth bottle. You don't want a woman built like Muriel.
You do not want somebody shaped like a Miss Buttersworth bottle, Terrance. You obviously are mistaken.
That's like a Coke bottle, right?
Nah,
that's the Coke bottle.
Let me show you. Miss Buttersworth. Think about it. You think somebody named Miss Buttersworth is going to be... Oh, I hope they show the bottle. Yeah, go ahead and get you one of them.
Was we not just... I just showed you that girl that was just...
They should have called her Mama Buttersworth.
I just showed Terrell this girl that was bending over throwing it. Not actual, like she was dancing or some shit. And Terrell said, yeah, that's a lot of women, bro. Some niggas like a lot of women like that.
I said
that's Miss Buttersworth body built joint I just showed you.
Terrance, no, this joint is like Big Mama Buttersworth.
What is that right there? Captain Crunch Blue Magic Syrup?
It's blue. Blue syrup. See, this is the shit that you get for kids. You know what I'm saying?
My kids will not fuck with shit like that.
Yes, they will, Terrance, because they're going to be kids and they're going to like to see blue. Do you remember when the ketchup, remember when Heinz started putting out green ketchup? Remember they did the party ketchup? Your black ass was eating...
Hold up. We not about to fucking do that shit. I definitely didn't need that shit. I just understood that it was for kids. And it was actually a good idea, and I wish they bring it back because now as an adult, I will eat it.
Okay, well,
what you're not about to do is act like I was a fiend for the color ketchup.
You look like you was one of them annoying kids that had Pop Rocks. You walking around with your mouth open all day.
This nigga talking a whole lot to have on a Brokeback Mountain shirt. This nigga got on the you got on the Heath Ledger Memorial Collection, boy. You got that for $800 just so you can look like the actual film. It's in one from the actual film. Brokeback Mountain like? Extra like shit.
You look like an NCAA fan, boy. You
was a black dude that was out there skipping rocks.
You look like that nigga that never played college basketball or high school, but you know all the sports. Yeah, Temple, yeah, Temple, yeah, Temple. UConn.
Hey, look, I did want to come on and say I got this sweater from Dick's Sporting Goods, believe it or not. Just because people will see you with some shit and be like, damn, I wonder where he got that. I'm about to start telling y'all where I get my shit because I'm nobody.
Real one.
And I just trying to help y'all out. Dope sweater. They got yellow, red, orange. They got so many dope colors. Believe it or not, I went to an all-white party. Definitely was so much fun. But it was the most headache trying to find an outfit for that joint. So I ended up saying, fuck it, I'm going to just wear a white Nike sweater. It was a trash white outfit. I ain't even going to lie. Terrell's outfit was way better than mine. That shit, fuck it, I'm here. Let me tell y'all, showing up is better than... Showing up with whatever you found is better than not showing up with whatever. That's Even true. If you show up in all black, I'd rather you show up to my all white party like that, you know?
Uh-huh. And look, think about it.
Nobody before you go ahead and take it somewhere else.
My bad.
I wore an all white sweater, right? And then, damn, I hope none of the niggas that work at the Dick's Sporting Goods listen to this, but I wore that sweater. It was too small. Like I thought I wore a medium still. Or I thought if I got a medium, it would fit tighter. But that joint was medium. I'm pulling that joint down all during the white party. I'm doing one of these. I said, fuck that. I'm about to take this bitch back. The next morning, I done spilled juice and shit on it. I went in there and said, yeah, I bought this sweater yesterday. And when I went to try it on, it's like it was dirty or something. Like it was like somebody spilled something on it. I don't know. Maybe y'all dropped it on the floor. And when I tried it on, it was too small. I was seeing if I can exchange. They was like, don't even worry about it. Go get the one you want. Bet. I rocked that joint the whole night before.
And let me just go ahead and
got this joint, even exchange, didn't pay anything. It was only like, I think it's $49.99. $50. But look, 50 might be a lot to y'all, but for real, I might have had this the rest of the springish or whatever out until the, and I'm gonna have this joint through next year.
Go ahead and give a shout out to your men that work up at the Dick's Sporting Goods, who definitely, when I went in there and got my socks, was like, oh, what's good, bro? Listen to the podcast, 100%. So
damn,
you just shit on their whole.
I ain't shitting on them niggas. Hey, y'all know I'm on some bullshit. Whatever. Thank y'all for letting me through. Hey, look, you know what I was gonna tell you? Why is the Dick's Sporting Goods like that? I don't think. See, look, I used to work in retail, and I used to work customer service front lanes. Yep. I used to control. That used to be my shit. You go to Dick's Sporting Goods, it's 4 niggas sitting up there. 2 of them sitting on the counter, 1 behind the register. They're like, we can take you over here. I'm over there, and it's just 4 niggas sitting there looking at me quiet. He might say something to him, but I'm like, this would be intimidating for somebody else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know how they be. You know how you see 4 or 5 people gathered in a corner. They all could have on a Walmart shirt, but you'd be like, I'm not gonna go break up their meeting, but I'm just trying to figure out where they keep the eggs at.
Yeah.
And then you walk over there like, I'm really not trying to bother y'all. Just trying to find out where y'all put the eggs at.
I done went up and down grocery, yeah.
But I don't know what that is, but it's something intimidating about walking up to people who work here.
Because what the fuck are all of y'all doing up
there? Yeah, what are all of y'all doing? What could you be doing?
See, I'm the type nigga that would show up and niggas just disperse.
Yeah, and you know what I was going to also say? I'm also not a nigga that's going to let you say some shit. The dude was walking out, and the dude that worked at the Dicks was like, Cowboys fan, huh? Y'all said something, and the dude said something like, I mean, y'all had an all right year. And I could tell that the dude that was leaving was a Washington fan. He said, yeah, we did have an all right year. I said, did y'all? He don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? I said, did y'all really have an all right year?
You know, it's funny. My girl was like, it's crazy hearing y'all talk about football because y'all really talk about it like y'all play, like y'all really on a team.
Yeah, like, honestly, when you rep when
I be like, we. And but you really not on the team.
Even deeper than that, somebody I don't even know saying, yeah, fuck the Washington Commanders. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, fuck Washington. Yo, I literally can't sit too quiet around somebody that's saying something like that without chirping back. Yeah, fuck Washington. They're fucking trash. Yeah, Washington fucking trash.
And there's always somebody that says, yeah, I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Bears.
Yeah, like, who you like?
It's like what?
Even if you say, I'm a Chiefs. Let's talk.
Y'all have 2 rings.
I'm about to say, because we can talk franchise. We want to talk. What are we talking about? Look. I could be completely in the wrong. Look, you LA Rams, y'all just won everything. I'm still talking.
The Grammys recently announced that Kanye West, who's also right now banned from Instagram, is barred from performing at the Grammys due to what they call concerning online behavior. It just really, to me, it just didn't feel authentic. It felt like, okay, Kanye don't really fuck with the Grammys like that. He has an album that's 100%. Probably, in my opinion, album of the year. Mm-hmm. So, but you're banning him from performing. I get that. Like, okay, cool. My thing is, I mean, the Grammys is what they are.
I was going to say, I understand the business decision 100%. When it's 50-50 like this, and a lot of people think that I be trying to be an apologist for Kanye, and I'm really not. I just be talking about a certain perspective that I see. But I do want to say that I do understand that what Kanye's doing can definitely be. And the issue with me is I don't be liking to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we just don't know. But if it is being received in the way that it could be, it could definitely be abusive. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So they can't necessarily say, well, is it kind of really? Nah. If even 30% think that, yo, this is bullshit, what he's doing is bullshit, it would be smart of them to just say, you know what? We just not even going to deal with the backlash. We already get enough backlash. So I understand the business decision of it.
Nah, I get it too. And honestly, they don't want Kanye to get up there and get the mic and then you don't know what the fuck he might.
Remember I told you he going to get up there and say, I'm saying this on the Grammy stage. I'm talking to my wife. Bring our family back.
Yeah, they don't want that.
Northeast, Chicago, all of that, you know?
They don't want that.
They don't want to be the stage for that, but then low-key.
But I'm cool with that, though. And you know what?
You're cutting ratings by cutting Kanye out, too, low-key. That's a business decision for real. They got to take a loss and a win and a loss there, too.
My only thing is, all right, the Grammys going Grammy. Mm-hmm. And they're going to give Best Album to somebody else. Maybe Tyler again or somebody. Drake you can't give it to, of course. Maybe J. Cole. But they're not going to, I don't think they're going to, this is my prediction. I don't think they're going to give Donda Album of the Year or Hip Hop.
And is the Grammys this coming Sunday?
Sunday is the Oscars. Let's get it.
I'm tripping.
It's a holiday.
Yeah. Even though we ain't seen shit.
I've seen shit. The only thing I haven't seen is Power of the Dog, which I wanted to talk about. Well, I'll get to that later.
This nigga haven't seen Macbeth. Keep going.
Damn, I haven't seen Macbeth. Jay Prince came out and said that, and he had a great idea, which I thought was a great idea. I don't know what you thought. But Jay Prince had the idea that Kanye, Drake, The Weeknd, and Nicki,
if you don't mind, can I read it? Can I read what he said?
You got it?
I got it right here, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jay Prince says, I've been watching the Grammys control and dictate our culture to their benefit up close and personal for the past 30 years that I've been in the music business. I'm going to just skip past, basically, all of the explaining he did with the 13th Amendment and stuff like that, and just go to his idea. How do we bring about change? I'm glad you all asked. I recommend that the artists that I've mentioned above, which was Drake, Nicki Minaj, The Weeknd,
and Kanye.
he said, and many others. Yep. The artists that I mentioned above come together in Las Vegas and perform at the same time as the Grammys on a special network and streaming platform to prove that ratings will change where the Grammys are concerned when the #1 selling genre in music, hip-hop, comes together because there's power in numbers. And he kind of wrote that very...
He said it, though.
He
didn't
said
even
it?
write that.
He didn't write this?
That's a transcript.
It's on this nigga's Twitter.
But he also, that's a transcript. He said those exact things on the
oh yeah, he probably
on
ain't,
Instagram.
he ain't typing.
Not yet.
He ain't typing this.
He said that shit.
But bottom line, yeah, I love that idea.
I think it'd be dope.
Can you imagine, y'all? Amazon Prime, just like the concert, Drizzy, Kanye, Weeknd, some other big name artists, Nicki. Yo.
People that the Grammy, he specifically picked them because those are the people that the Grammys, quote unquote, disrespected, especially Weeknd. Weeknd, Nicki, over the years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Saweetie being nominated for Best Friend, right? She got 2 Grammy nominations for Best New Artist and Best Friend. Nicki Minaj doesn't get that same respect. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why she's there. Everybody knows that The Weeknd was robbed for After Hours.
And if you really listen to what Jay Prince is saying, he's really mainly saying that he doesn't like the fact that they probably kicked Kanye off as a part of this cancel culture thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I know Jay Prince is against cancel culture. Like, he doesn't like the fact that they even think that they can cancel him. Like, this is their viewpoint. You're going to tell Kanye that he can't come perform on the Grammy stage like he doesn't make that Grammy stage. Like, Drake, you going to disrespect Drake and Weeknd like they're not making y'all stage. Like, all right, bet. Because later, y'all want what? Y'all probably want Weeknd to come and perform from Dawn FM, right? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all would want him to come and bring stuff back, and what they'll do is they'll fuck over artists, and then later, look, they want to nominate Drake for Certified Lover Boy, and then y'all going to try to set up performances and shit, but y'all just did me dirty back then. So I think what Jay Prince is saying is like the audacity of y'all to say, even amidst all of the social media shit, for y'all to get on some cancel culture shit, I feel like Jay Prince is more on the line of like, yo, you can't cancel the people who bring the numbers.
Airing that show on a different broadcast or whatever would be a statement because everybody's going to watch that. If it's exclusive and free, everybody's going to watch that versus watching the Grammys. And it's really, Kanye's way bigger than the Grammys. I guarantee Kanye doesn't give a fuck. Once Kanye became a billionaire, he don't probably give a fuck. I know that he deserves those awards, though. Even though it's whatever. Like, the Grammys lost validity years ago, but still.
Do you think that people are going to participate? Do you think that artists will actually take an action like this serious? Because, Terrell, this is it. This is literally what could change the game right here. I thoroughly think.
Yeah, but I don't think they will.
Me neither.
Jay Prince is somebody that can get motherfuckers to move, obviously, but I just don't see it. I would be surprised if it actually happens.
Because we going to say shit like, man, why we get mad at the Grammys? Why we always trip over the Grammys? Why don't we get our own stuff? But are y'all going to speak about the Jay Prince thing? Because that's literally, this is the action that we got to take right here. Putting this shit in our own hands. Amazon is game. Apple will probably be game. What y'all trying to do? All right, bet, bring them views right over here.
No bullshit.
The move has to be made, and you know what we always talk about? How us as a community can't come together to put ourselves in a better position. Everybody for themselves, you know what I mean?
Right. Or you know what would be dope? But see, the bad thing is, like, I wouldn't hinge it on Kanye. I would hinge it on some of the other artists that got, snubbed over the years. Like the Weeknds, the Nickies, and way more. But if people just didn't go to the Grammys, that would be equally as effective, in my opinion.
Yeah.
J. Cole don't go. This person don't go. Tyler don't go. Nobody go. Then you really make a statement because they're going to have to do a whole bunch of, and we're going to accept this on such and such behalf. It never looks good when that happens.
They're going to look like the BET Awards.
Right. Facts. Hard truth.
Hard truth.
Sometimes it's tough watching the BET Award. You know what? And we've even gotten conditioned now
to knowing that they're not going to be there.
If Drake win, whatever, he ain't there. Or if this person win, they ain't there.
Or when they there, we be like, this motherfucker gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, I don't know if that's going to happen though, bro. I don't see it.
Me neither, but I think the move right there is a smart move. Shout out to Jay Prince for that because I felt like that's something that's going to get the ball rolling. If that were to go into motion, that's the way right there.
Yeah.
We can't complain about the Grammys when you don't win, but then you don't pay any attention to something like that. Like,
but you know what? I think we say we don't care about the Grammys, but as an artist, I think that's just something they say.
It's like not caring about having a Super Bowl ring, but you already know
that's the main.
Do a KD move to get a ring.
Right.
You
That's
niggas would be
even different,
KD.
though, because niggas 100% want that ring on all levels. But I think with the Grammys, it's cool to say, man, fuck the Grammys. We ain't worried about the Grammys. Yeah, but you going to show up in a suit.
Right.
So do you really give a fuck?
Look at Kevin Durant and his decision to go to the Golden State Warriors, right?
Uh-huh.
When you think about it, we bodied him for that decision. Everybody looks at Kevin Durant like a fucking snake.
I still to this day don't like that decision.
I still to this day don't like the decision either, but now that I think about it, does he have 2 NBA Finals MVPs and 2 NBA championship rings on his finger if he doesn't make that decision and stays with, look what Russ became. Let's not try to say that Russ would have stayed with Kevin Durant and would have turned into a different player. Like, when you see what Russ is doing now, what he did with Harden, what he's doing with LeBron, what he did with Brad in Washington, we see the type of player that Russ was. And KD was faced with a decision where he said, you know what? I really don't ball that well with bro. Well, if you watch KD when he went on the All the Smoke podcast, he was talking about how it wasn't about me wanting to go and be with the best team. He was talking about how he looked at their game and just realized, like, yo, I would mesh well with them. Like, yo, they all shooters. Like, he a shooter, I'm a shooter. Like, if we was all on the same team, we dog niggas. That opportunity came to him and he said, you know what? I'm going to get a championship ring from this decision. Feel me?
And got 2, right?
And got 2 back-to-back.
I still don't respect it, though.
And would have got 3 if they didn't get injured.
I feel like he could have gone anywhere else versus the team that whooped y'all ass. That would have been like if Von Miller, you was on our team, we lost 8 straight to Kansas City. If Von Miller would have left us and went to already loaded Kansas City, they bust our ass again and they go win a ring, it's less respectable because
I can't help but think that KD not only chose a decision that would better be good for him, but he went to a better team. Like, you went to build with better people.
But didn't they, like,
even though y'all got dogged.
I'm not a Warriors fan. Didn't they have the Warriors, like, up in a series and then the Warriors
came
back?
They were up 3-1 on the Warriors.
And the Warriors came back. And you go join them the next year.
You go join them the next year. But let me tell you, I want y'all to think now. Like, I know what we think about KD and how that was a snake move and how he left his boy hanging. Maybe him staying with Russ would have made Russ kind of this better, you know? Because I want y'all to understand that when KD left, Russ also went to have, 2 MVP seasons? He went on to average a triple-double in 3 straight seasons. That, to me, is Russ's ring. That's Russ's, hey, I'm great in this league because I did the triple-double thing. He doesn't do that if KD doesn't make that decision, you know?
Yeah.
Not to be long-winded on that, I'm just saying KD got 2 rings because I felt like it's more so about when you come together. Think about it. He brought all of that greatness together, and it was so intimidating. Everybody hated, but they went and got championships. If we were to bring all these artists together, it would be that against the Grammys. Like, it would be unstoppable. Everybody already knows it's going to dominate.
Right. It would be an undefeated. It would be no competition.
They know that
everybody
tune in. Yeah, I would definitely 100% tune in.
100%.
I didn't mean to be long with it on that, but
no,
I thought it was a good analogy. You know,
I love that because it does make sense, even though I don't respect KD's decision.
Because like they'll shit on that decision, like the decision is shit on, but the outcome was rings. Would you make a decision like that? Would y'all make a decision that you knew would receive backlash, but you knew you could get something you would never get without making that decision? Look, KD's in the great graces. Yeah, we all love Donovan Mitchell. We all love these other players that don't have rings, but do y'all look at them like champions at the end of the day? No. Look how they do Charles Barkley. Shut up, nigga. You ain't got a ring.
No bullshit. And I think people are faced with those type of decisions on little levels every day.
Mm-hmm. That's why look at what we started with, y'all, with the Breaking Bad, where he's saying, like, to his wife is looking at him like, this decision and this lifestyle that he's chosen is like, you're going to get yourself killed. And he's like, yo, you looking at this the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know?
And the reason why, 100%. And I think the power in that is, that was the first time, if you watching the visual podcast, we started with the I am the one who knocks scene from Breaking Bad. And that's the first time Walt actually had to flex for real. Like, okay,
he started feeling himself.
I don't know if you really know what I do, because
he tells her, you think
you're
that somebody
in danger.
Yeah.
You're not okay. All right, first of all, I'm completely fine. I've been trying to keep this shit on the wraps, but let me just go ahead and tell you. And that's why we followed it with the baby something to prove, because obviously I have to just let y'all know that I don't even really have anything to prove in what I do, but y'all need to know.
I'm the danger. He told her, you think somebody gonna knock on this door and I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna get shot? Nah, I'm the one that's knocking.
Yeah.
I open the door and shoot. Look, understand who you talking to.
For real.
Did y'all hear her? Walt, please. Seriously. Fuck that.
Hey, do you know there's a tribe of people out there that think Breaking Bad is, I just couldn't watch it. We was watching episode 3 and we was like, man, it wasn't good. Something is wrong with y'all. I'm cutting y'all slack and just telling you to go and give it another shot, because I did the same thing with Peaky Blinders. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the first 3 episodes of Peaky and was like, I don't give a fuck about this. But I know that I just probably wasn't in the space to watch, because people have said good shit about it. I just don't give a fuck about the nigga from all the Christopher Nolan movies looking sad, walking around. I said, I'm turning this shit off.
For anybody that might want to watch Breaking Bad, this is what I'll tell you. If you want to watch a show that's not going to get to season 3 and 4, and then start tailing off and doing this bullshit that all these other shows that we watch, you want to watch a story that starts like a hill that goes up like this and goes down like that on a perfect arc, a perfect start, perfect middle, perfect ending. Breaking Bad. It doesn't do what Game of Thrones did with a crazy with a controversial ending. That show, Breaking Bad, shows you how to start, maintain, and then finish a show.
For sure.
Me and Terrell watched that show when he was in college. Y'all don't realize Breaking Bad was almost like being in college it was almost like being in like a basketball camp during the NBA finals. Like every night you would go and shoot and come home and watch. Everybody's watching the same thing.
Yep.
Then we come back and do the same thing. Like we would
being
go to
a film
class,
student. Yeah.
come home. We would have all of our film friends over. We watch Breaking Bad, argue about it for hours, go to class, and then you arguing with the people at class about it. That's how big of a show it was.
Yep. Game of Thrones too, though.
Game of Thrones was right with it, yeah.
I didn't
and that
watch
was in the
Game of
serious
Thrones in college. And no shade to the Peaky Blinders folks. I promise y'all I'm gonna watch it again when I finish Oz. But Game of Thrones was that way too. Look, you got on your Suge Knight a little bit for the shows. If you want to watch the show, there's whatever. I felt there was a little shade to some of our shows.
For sure. I mean, like Snowfall, come on, bro. Snowfall is falling off of a fucking mountain, and honestly, I don't give a damn. Because guess what? Y'all watching the same show that I am and sitting there looking the same way I'm looking, but I'm the only one that's not afraid to speak up.
There we go. Soapbox. Let's get it. Problem with Snowfall is?
My problem with Snowfall is bailing them out. Writers are bailing them out. These characters are getting bailed out. Frank is getting bailed out with his pen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're bailing Frank out with their pens. Frank isn't getting out of situations because of even luck. It is just pure, we're writing him out of this. If y'all watched the latest episode, how Frank get away from that game? How? 3 drive-by shootings, not one person that really means anything gets hit except Teddy, who should have been dead. And 2 seasons ago. I'm not going to sit here and shit on the show. Do we still enjoy the characters and all of that? Yeah. Like,
I think they're afraid to lose some of the characters because people might not
that's
watch.
the only thing that's going for the show is the characters. And that's what I was going to say. As long as we love these characters, we want to know what's going to happen to them. Soon as they killed off Ghost, Power saw what happened to the show. You know what I'm saying? All of Amari Hardwick's fans, the women that might have watched just to see him, the people that might have just wanted to watch to see him in the lead role, gone. Oh, who gonna be in it? Tariq? We out. I get it.
They
Y'all
were still
in
successful.
I know, but they got to an end and then had to make a turn. And look at they turn. Great. But I feel like with Snowfall is starting to literally just kind of seem just unrealistic. And we now just kind of just watching shit happen instead of just being a part of. Me and Terrell was talking about that first season when it was so simple. Frank needed money. He needed to go in.
Yeah.
Then he got his ass beat.
Yep.
Run into the wrong person, there's a cause and effect. There's repercussions. I told Terrance, I tweeted this. Snowfall had a rawness that died with John. John Singleton is the original creator of it. I felt like the rawness of it died with John, and now it's become similar to that of like Fast and the Furious. We watching Frank fly a plane because you trying to wow me with a character I love. Look at this character you love, fly a plane. You make me totally forget about the story. But then when we really start thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so like Jerome said he haven't seen Sissy in a year and a half. So in a year and a half, Jerome and Louis got $10 million they can invest in whatever Frank did. In a year and a half, not only did Frank learn how to fly a plane, he fell in love with Veronique, wants to give her a personal equity stake.
And she's pregnant.
And this is all in a year and a half. So look, do I have to take it that serious? No, but y'all got to understand that there's shows out there that literally don't make that mistake.
Right.
You don't have to deal with that.
I.e., I am the one who knocks. When you watch a show like that, it's...
When you watch the story move that way, you want to watch everything that moves that same way. When you watch something like All-American, this nigga say, you know what, I think I'm going to try out for the football team. Then in the next scene, this nigga's running a touchdown. You like, hold up, when did he make the team? When did he even get assigned positions?
And you know what? When you watch a show like Game of Thrones, this is what I'll tell you about Game of Thrones. People like to shit on Game of Thrones because of that last season. But the reason why it's still coveted, it's still a top 3 show, in my opinion, is because they were not afraid to do shit that they wanted to do. And that was going by the book. So that's more so George R.R. Martin versus the showmaker. They were just, like, the best thing about that story is you love this main character, you follow him the whole show, and then he could die. You love this guy, he better be the next king, he dies. Arab, the whole damn family could die, and you just gotta keep watching. But these other shows are afraid. They're afraid to kill off. Same thing with Power Book with Tariq.
Yeah.
They're not gonna kill off Braden. They killed off, they take Expendables. Lauren, we don't even give a fuck. And Tariq got 2 other bad jumps that he can mess with. So you're expendable. Zeke, I guess people are clowning you on the internet because you can't even really act. So let's just kill you off.
Right, let's just get you out of here.
Y'all gotta understand that the shows, when they air, when you watch the first episode of a show, a lot of times they're still shooting.
They still shooting. They're not done yet at all.
Because what a lot of shows would do is they'll get feedback.
And they say, all right,
we might need to go ahead and go this way. Or shoot alternate endings. I don't know. Bring back daring writing. I just got my Peacock back.
Wait, back? I thought it was your first membership.
Just got Peacock to solely for The Office. And let me just tell y'all, if you're thinking about getting Peacock just so you can watch The Office, or if you like me, where you like, damn, I used to just put The Office on at night and just let that run. Peacock only charged $4.99 with ads, $9.99 for no ads. And it is 100% worth it.
I think so.
Just for that show. That's crazy how great that show is. That's actually like a top show. When we're not talking dramas and shit, and we can just lump in television, that show is carrying that out.
You're talking about Office, right?
The Office, yeah. Belair is doing well. A lot of people have been telling me to watch it. What I was reading about is they was talking about Carlton doing drugs. Yeah. They was talking about Uncle Phil doing some corrupt shit. Aunt Vivian might cheat on Uncle Phil with the Michael Ealy nigga. And I said, damn, I'm reading this and I'm thinking, okay, so I know it's a drama.
Yeah.
And I know you got to create drama when you do a drama. You can't just, but I think when you think about the regular show that we love, the best thing about the Fresh Prince was the same thing we love or black people fell in love with or just the world fell in love with about the Cosbys.
Yeah.
This is not just some broke-ass family. Like Dr. Huxtable was well off. You had Felicia Rashad. Like, it was like a decorated family. Fresh Prince was the troubled kid from Philly that's escaping the hood to go live in Belair with this family that's they're of a different ilk. It's the same, and I need to watch it, but Uncle Phil was never corrupt. He was a role model. He was the biggest role model.
Yeah, like literally was never on some bullshit.
Like, not to reference J. Cole, but the You the Only Father That Ever Knew. Like, for a lot of us growing up, like me and Terrance grew up, and every morning before we went to the bus stop, we would watch, 2 episodes of Fresh Prince. We knew we could watch 2 episodes. When what was coming on and we know we had to leave? Roseanne or some shit like that?
Roxanne, sorry. Was it Roxanne or
It's
Roseanne? Roseanne, sorry.
When Roseanne was coming on, the bus was coming down the hill.
Yeah.
We had that shit was like clockwork every day.
Every single day. Nickelodeon or it's not Nick in the morning, but Nickelodeon.
Remember Nick at Night? If you woke up early enough, Nick at Night was still running the marathon.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
We was up at 6 a.m. eating French toast sticks. But Uncle Phil was a role model. Aunt Viv was a role model. She wasn't on no bullshit like that. I get they gotta make a drama, but y'all gonna tell me there was no drama in Fresh Prince? It was drama every episode. It was funny, but it was drama.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't like taking things that are classic and now you're corrupting these characters that we already love.
Right. You know why? You know what the big issue is? Because it's like, you could have, if this treatment works with these characters, then that just means that these characters y'all are going to use, like Fresh Prince. Y'all have a whole treatment of what y'all want to do with using these characters. Oh, you know what? It's almost like we're going to take the Fresh Prince shell and put a story in it. But this is my thing. You can't start breaking up the shell. Like, don't even use the characters then.
Make your own, yeah.
If this treatment works with the Fresh Prince characters, it'll work with regular characters if this story is good. Because let me tell you, you still got to tell a story. This is what we don't like about remakes. You're going to take the characters that we love to get us in the seats, and you're going to do disjustice. You're not going to do justice to their characters. Look at what they did with us with Coming to America 2. They got everybody we loved back in the movie to get us in the seat, and then when we watched it, it was bullshit. It was literal bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people watched it like, I guess they had everybody still in it. We're not walking away happy about it. I'm not saying or talking shit about Belair. I haven't seen it. I just know that that is the danger of trying to get us to say, hey, y'all, they going to do a live action Kim Possible, but then y'all have Kim Possible fucking 2 niggas and she's mentally whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like, hold up. I'd rather would have learned about somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be thinking about the Fresh Prince or Kim Powell. You know, I don't want to think about the version I grew up on and I was tender. Now I got to watch them go through.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they were like, Carlton was doing coke or some shit like that. Or Carlton was starting to do drugs. And I'm like, Carlton did some speed and was in the hospital and Will was crying.
And that was it.
And that was it because he was trying to pass a
test
or he was trying to study or some shit. That's what I remember. But like you said, we're going to take this idea and on surface, it's like, I guess that would be cool because it's not the same thing. But we already know Uncle Phil. It's the same nostalgia bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Get you in the seat.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go and tell my own story because I couldn't just pitch this story without it riding on the back of something that was already successful.
Right. I couldn't pitch this story without the remake. But now we try and make and do our own thing. But now you're starting to crack up the shells. Now you got an audience who's, you know what, I like what they're doing. You know what, it would be dope to see Will Smith actually get arrested by the cops and whatever. Then you got other people who just feel like, damn, who wants to see this? Who wanted to see this? Because don't say you're making it for the younger community. Oh, well, you know, there's a whole new community that can watch. Nah. Bringing back the Proud Family, I get that. There's a young kid that could watch the Proud Family now. New episodes. They was making SpongeBob episodes when we weren't watching it. I get it. But y'all making this show for the people that watched Fresh Prince. Otherwise, why are you using Fresh Prince characters? Because the kids now didn't grow up on Fresh Prince. They don't know what it is. If you was born in 2006 and up, you might not have watched Fresh Prince. Your bigger brother might have watched it, but like, You're not going to say, you know what, Ma, can I get Peacock so I can watch Belair because I used to watch? Nah.
They hinging on people like us.
They hinging on people
and
like
older.
And you can't get mad at us for hinging on what we grew up on. That's like if they do another remake of Martin and Martin start being...
I was just going to ask you about that. They are doing a remake of Martin called the Tommy and Pam joint, where in the trailer, Gina's like, yeah, you know, you could be like me and my Martin. And she's like, yeah, but I don't know about Tommy. And it's like a Pam character. And
let me guess, Tommy going to be looking for a job.
No, they said we're going to find out what Tommy really was doing. I'm just over it.
Do y'all really want to see that, though?
I don't even want to see this reunion.
Because you know what's going to be the first episode, right? Tommy going to walk in the store. Let me get this, let me get that. Cop walks in. Do I even have to say the rest? Think we got him right here. Get your fucking hands up. Yeah. Sir, sir, sir. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. So sorry. And he's going to be like, being black in America. And I'm not making fun of our experience, y'all. I'm just saying, damn, like, I mean, we only make movies about one thing. You know?
That's a fact.
Can we, you know, like, all right. Oh, look, we're going to see what Tommy was really doing. Let's think about who we have creatively going to be thinking about this. Are we confident? You know?
Yeah.
These days, it's like, okay, who's creating? Because we need to know who's making this in order to feel confident now. Tell me Ryan Coogler's attached, I'm confident. Tell me that Ava, tell me that fucking, even my boy Jameis.
Samuel, yeah.
If they're connected, people who I've liked and the shit that they've done, then I can get excited. But like,
oh, look. There's
gonna
people,
have
F. Gary Gray.
Gary Gray.
Yes. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Fuqua.
Antoine Fuqua,
you know what I'm saying? We got people who still out here shooting. But,
yeah, man.
Bradford Young, come on. I seen that, man, the work that Bradford Young did on, what's the joint? Something of Us?
What, A Most Violent Year?
No, the joint with the not the 13th.
When They See Us.
When They See Us. They had a picture of this, what's the name, was looking up, and it was this shaft of light, just a big golden shaft coming down on him, and it was just blue everywhere else. I said, damn, Bradford, that man is in his bag, man.
If all of my cinematography fans out there, my boy Bradford Young, I think the latest thing he did might have been the Han Solo movie. He did Arrival with Denis Villeneuve. He did a bunch of shit. Favorite cinematographer. Y'all want to know just some shit about me. But wrapping up the movie thing and putting a bow on it, Netflix is basically saying that y'all can't do this bullshit no more.
And share accounts.
And share accounts. I want to get the actual facts, though, on like what Netflix is doing.
What I believe is that Netflix is going to make it so that you can't have your account signed in if his account is if somebody else is signed in. And I think that'll be the easiest fix ever. Unless you have, I don't get it because we got the family plan. Shout out to the people out there that might be sharing Netflix passwords. We've been getting by for this long, but I know it's easily like a couple people on my Netflix joint.
Yeah. Let me read this. It says, the plan, if successfully rolled out, could add a cool $1.6 billion to Netflix God damn.
Damn.
This shit is just loading and changing.
No, I'm thinking about the money. Go ahead.
Add $1.6 billion to Netflix's top line, according to this Wall Street analysis. Last week, they said that they were going to address password sharing. Customers will be able to add up to 2 extra member accounts for $2 to $3 extra a month each on top of their regular monthly fee. So now, as opposed to you just giving your password out, and this is the thing, if you already have profiles, I think you good. It's these people that we all sharing the same profile. You logged in under me, I'm logged in on my profile. They're gonna cut down on that. Yeah. You already pay more because you got profiles, right?
I already paid the premium. Was it like 19?
Something like that, I don't know.
All I'm thinking about is $1.6 billion if we do this. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Think about it, Terrell. Mm-hmm. If I was a Netflix business owner, I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers that don't want to pay and you got your friend's password.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
You the one that pays anyway.
If it was like $200,000 or something like that, it'd be like, fuck it.
Right.
$1.6 billion? Like $999 million plus some. Oh, yeah.
Plus some. And I just wanted to address.
Y'all gonna wake up real sick one day.
I want to address one thing. There's a lot of people that talk crazy about Netflix. Like, there's a lot of people that say stuff like, look, ain't nobody even getting on Netflix no more. Oh, whatever, they can change it. We ain't getting on that. We getting on this, or we getting on Hulu. Oh, I'm on this now. I just want everybody to make sure they understand that Netflix is still the biggest streaming platform. 221.8 million global subscribers. Next closest is Amazon Prime Video at 175 million. Then Disney Plus. Then Hulu.
What about HBO Max?
HBO Max is right after Hulu.
Damn, HBO Max still trying to grow.
Netflix is slated to make $38.8 billion in 2023. And with this upside, if they do this shit that they're going to do, that's going to take them into the $40 billion range.
But you got to keep in mind, Netflix is producing mad movies more than anybody, I think.
And that's what I was saying.
They got mad shit coming out. Y'all see every single week, you see some shit. Even independent film companies and people are marketing with, they'll go and get with Netflix. Think about it. If I got a film company, we taking our movie to Netflix.
Right.
Yo, we want to be on that top 10 list. Yo,
right.
Newest joint. Look at, did y'all start watching Bad Vegan? Only reason why I started watching, because it was #1 on Netflix.
Right.
Let's keep it 100. That's a powerful list. That top 10.
100.
I would definitely, if I was a film company, I'm like, yo, we need Netflix. So Netflix is getting a knock on the door with money every day.
Right. Netflix is not shaking at none of these. What you knocking for?
When I knocked 3 times, it took a screenshot. Y'all know if you can tap the back of your phone 3 times and it'll automatically take a screenshot.
For real?
Yeah.
I did not know that. My phone don't do that bullshit. I turn that. Hopefully that shit is off. But Brody, Netflix don't give a fuck about Hulu. Y'all. The only person close to me is Amazon Prime, and then after that, then it's Disney Plus, who took off crazy out of everybody because they got the whole fucking Marvel shit. People underestimate how powerful Marvel fans are. But yeah, they're not worried about that shit. Netflix is doing their own movies. Y'all watch Ozark, right? And y'all watch Narcos. And y'all watch Red Notice.
And we watched all of that new shit that's
all
come
of
out.
that shit that came out that's Netflix original.
All the shows that come out, we just binged and watched.
Right. Exactly.
Guess what y'all got? Them another season, more money. It's not on y'all. I mean, we enjoying it. It just speaks to Netflix can make the power movies that they're making. HBO Max, talking about running it up. Whoa. We don't even give a fuck about Discovery. You know? What's on there?
They need to change that damn platform. It's no reason that shit you can't get back to the show. We got to go back and search.
And speaking of Marvel, believe it or not, probably the best thing you can do in your career, it seems like if you was in movies, is be in a Marvel movie. That is the best decision you can make. You know why? You're going to have so many young fans. If you go in to be in a Marvel movie and you're this super something man, yeah, you was in this movie and that movie and you got plans to do other shit, but when they see you, it's like, yo, that's so-and-so man.
For sure.
And when they bring the movies back.
Yeah. And you're not stuck. The dude that played Bucky, he's in hella shit.
He's in mad shit. It's different shit. You know? Short. I seen him in something with short hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's in hella movies coming out.
Yeah, hella shit.
Did you see Pusha T's McDonald's, Arby's this? Did you actually see it?
I heard the song. I only heard it once, so I don't remember specific lyrics. But I definitely heard the shade and all of that. I didn't know that Pusha T is partly or mostly responsible for the I'm Loving It jingle.
He wrote it, yeah.
I did not know that.
I'm the reason the whole world love it. That's why he said that first. Because he wrote that.
I saw an article that said there was a bunch of people that did it. And that
we giving the credit to Pusha T.
We'll give him the credit, yeah.
I mean, people was asking me what I thought about it. I thought it was cool. I mean, it was kind of cool. It made me like...
Maybe I'm the only one that thought that shit was corny.
It was kind of corny.
No. You just
but it was cool. I thought it was cool. I could have went that route, but I thought it was cool. I said, this is cool. I mean, it's like when the Verizon dude went to Sprint and was like, can you hear me now? Good. That was crazy.
That was crazy, but that's what he does. Pusha T, you're going to sit there and talk shit about Drizzy. You're going to talk shit acting like you about to put the best album out. You out here doing Arby's jingles, like you making, people were saying, oh yeah, that's a dope investment and he's gonna get paid for it. But like, to me as an MC, did we look at when Mary J did Crispy Chicken? Remember Mary J was at the top of her game when she did that shit, and we was like, Mary, you need to never do that shit again.
She was up there dancing for chicken.
Terrell, what is Pusha T doing? The same thing. That's what I say. I say Pusha T doing this is the same as Mary J rapping about chicken. You up there rapping about chicken? You're black rapping, crispy fried.
He was talking about fish.
Whatever you're rapping about.
Fish scale.
Nah, see, look, as much as I would like that, do we see, and maybe y'all show me a clip because you know I could be wrong in this. Do you ever see Rick Ross rapping like 3-piece lemon pepper in it with a big box, got the fries on the side? Nah, he's not in a Wingstop commercial rapping about the menu, Terrell. He's not in a commercial.
He raps about it.
He gonna say,
I hit a lick and went and bought a Wingstop.
Sprinkle
lemon pepper in my rewrite.
That is real. That's real shit right there. That's it. That's what I fuck with. But you literally up there talking about, I'm not knocking to get your money. I think it's dope. I want an Arby sponsorship. I just think about the beef. And I know if I was Drake, if I was another MC, do you even think that I need to do that? I don't even want to do that shit. What do I think about it? Pusha T. Do you even eat Arby's? Like,
that's the thing.
That's like, why are you even doing this?
People were saying that, nobody eats Arby's. Let me tell you something. Arby's got some fire curly fries, and their market fresh menu is fire. Nobody eats the fried fish from Arby's.
Is hip-hop eating Arby's? No.
But facts. But this is that was my only thing, and that's why I put the cultures for everybody. Because what are we doing for real?
What are you doing, Pusha T?
Let's just think about it. Like, once we get past, oh, LOL, he said fish scale. Oh, he had a line in there. Oh, you mean was like you talk about what the non-violent drug-related offenses that niggas is getting locked up, but they'll say, "Oh, you rap about drugs. Come on and do our fish commercial and see if you can throw in a little fish scale." Even though hella niggas get locked up for this, outside of that, niggas don't even eat Arby's.
Yeah, we don't
and
even
you up there rapping, and this is just the goes to show. Look, you had Sonic come out and say we getting our diss record ready. You had
Terrell, I'm not really mad at you.
Now listen though.
You know me.
Hardy's came out and said we getting out. And I said, look at this shit. Look at it. Everything is for everybody. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
I'm not mad at that though. Go ahead.
But I just be feeling like we the only culture where people can just do anything. Any of our shit, anybody can do.
It's a double-edged sword because if they don't say shit about blacks, then we're going to say, damn, they don't give a fuck about blacks.
Nah, Terrance,
let's keep it 100.
It's different. Put a black couple in your commercial. Show them at the drive-thru with the black dad and mom. You know what I'm saying? Don't just make it like the mom is a single mom and just throw something to the back to the baby because y'all never want to show black fatherhood in commercials. I don't know if y'all have seen that. But they went as far as rapping. They got him talking about the fish on this. I did not like that because if I'm thinking about the culture, I don't like it. If I'm just trying to chilling with everybody, all right, it's cool.
Right.
Whatever.
Do the people that mainly eat Arby's even listen to Pusha T? You know what I mean? Like, executives, y'all brand new commercial is Pusha T. Do y'all even fuck with it? You know what I'm saying? The leaders of Arby's. Mm-hmm. The real leaders, like.
Yeah, and you know what? You could say the same thing, I guess, about McDonald's. They had the Saweetie meal and the Quavo. No, they didn't have a Quavo meal. Who did meals? Travis Scott had a meal.
Terrell,
Bad Bunny.
See, that's what you're missing. You're mad at the fact that they're getting with artists, and I'm not.
I'm not mad at them getting with artists.
I don't think that the culture is for everybody because Wendy says stuff like, you know, I feel what you're saying though, but more so I feel like it's marketing. Like I think it's a marketing strategy. However, this is my biggest issue with the Pusha T thing. My thing is like, that's not the smartest thing to do if you're not the smartest thing to do. Get your money, but it just looks corny to me. If I was another MC going up against Pusha T, I'd be like, nigga, you doing Arby's commercials. The fuck out of here. We on a different level.
But you know what Pusha T can do?
That's what I would say.
You know what Pusha T can do,
I don't even give a fuck if they said they gave me 35, they gave me shares, they gave me a certain percentage of the company. I don't give a damn. Let's play the track. Where you rapping about fish fry and...
He's still rapping about fish, the new fried fish. But look, though, niggas can't... You're not going to step to Pusha T, though. Like, if you're an artist, maybe... Nobody's going to rap with Pusha T. Nobody's going to try and rap with him.
Nobody has to. Nobody even has to. You're doing Arby's commercials. What am I going to say? Oh, but I'm about to get on here and talk about how I got that white girl.
You always been this nigga. You always have been this nigga. Even ever since we've been reviewing Pusha T. You've been this dude.
Niggas be like, I tell Trey this all the time. You see people tweet this. I don't want to hear Pusha T talk about anything except pushing cocaine. I always say this when I see that. What the fuck else is Pusha T going to talk about? I can tell you right now what the next Pusha T's album is gonna be about. It's just all about if Kanye's attached, if he's gonna do it with Hit Boy. Then we really waiting to see what Kanye's bringing. We really waiting to see what Hit Boy's bringing. We know Pusha T's gonna say,
but he's gonna deliver.
Scale, white girl, powder, all of that shit.
He's gonna deliver.
There's nothing wrong with it. All I'm saying is, it's the same shit. And look, it's just weird to see a nigga that raps that way rapping about fish for Arby's. Let's not have a conversation when it comes to like beef shit then. Cause look, yo, if I'm Drizzy, my last video that I did had the brand new Mercedes Benz with the digital dash in it that nobody has.
Fucking vision and I want.
Sponsored by Nike.
Terrance,
You're talking to me for what?
This is not about.
And look, and I'm going to throw the fact that while you're doing Arby, you know what I'm saying? Arby's, even if it was Burger King, if it was KFC, I feel like it would be different. Arby's makes it look even more corny. I'm sorry, Pusha T, this is hell. How you going to win when they say you doing Arby's commercials? We have the meats. We not even pulling up to the Arby's drive-thru. We ain't even in there.
Terrance has a very controversial opinion on.
If it's black people that's working at Arby's, this is what you do. Let me get a you order something on the menu. Do y'all have so-and-so? You know what we do? Yeah, we got it. Because we don't know that fucking menu. We don't know that fucking menu.
They do know. And when I got the Arby's, that's not too far from here.
Let me guess.
It's fire.
Y'all see how Terrell is? Just a weird nigga that would go and get an Arby sandwich. They give you that Arby sandwich on Sunbeam regular bread.
They have.
They give you a sandwich on Wonder Bread. What am I do with this shit?
It's like a market fresh. That shit is fire with the curly fries.
They curly fries
people sleep on their curly fries.
Their curly fries bomb. I'm gonna put respect on that.
This is the thing. The curly fries are bomb, y'all. Never disrespect McDonald's like that in y'all life. I've never seen so much McDonald's fry disrespect.
Oh yeah, y'all tripping. Come on, man.
They have better fries.
We're not doing that. We're not even doing that. McDonald's is like
the Netflix
Michael Jackson, Beyonce level of we just not even gonna argue with you trying to say something's better than this.
Right.
We're just gonna let you just believe what you want.
The Arby's curly fries are like
them joints alright though.
They good. They're like Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah. Great. BET Award, gonna perform, gonna rock that stage.
Gonna put out a fire ass album. Might be the best album of the year.
Right.
You're not Beyonce, in my opinion. And look, watch the Jasmine Sullivan fans come get me.
Yeah, too bad she just has a real voice.
All right, please. Look, all right,
so let's keep it 100 though. Let's keep it 100 though. That's a voice you don't really want smoke with.
You can get.
B knows she don't want smoke with that voice.
You can get loud. You got some cute runs. Beyonce has way more control.
So we're not about to disrespect loud. We're not gonna say loud and cute runs. I'm gonna stand up for the Jasmine Sullivan fans. You're not doing that.
Jasmine Sullivan fans, let's talk. Let's talk. Terrance, all right. Number one,
because we talking now vocal ability.
I love hotels. People saying that she can sing better than Beyonce. Beyonce, what she do with her voice?
I'm gonna just leave it alone.
Beyonce vocal inflection, like Jasmine Sullivan is great. Grew up in the church.
Can sing. We put respect on her name. It's not even a question. That girl got home.
Beyonce to me
what do you call it?
Is bro. I'm gonna be high. So y'all can say what y'all want. I'm gonna tell you though, Beyonce, what Beyonce do with her voice, people don't do it. Look, let's let Jasmine Sullivan. This is my thing about Jasmine Sullivan. She can sing, right? Let's see you perform and sing. Let's see you hit them notes while also doing a whole routine. You can't.
It don't even matter because
you can't. You're just not on the same level.
It don't even matter because Rihanna sing better than both of them. Let's move on. Y'all never heard Love on the Brain?
We heard Higher.
You heard Love on the Brain? Look, once the
Higher.
Look, once the conversation starts shifting, and I start losing music. But she got $1 billion. Yeah. Until Jasmine Sullivan or Beyonce get $1 billion, then you know what
they gonna say in the comments? No, they gonna say Terrance couldn't argue for Jasmine Sullivan.
I couldn't.
Then they gonna kill. I don't care what y'all say.
Hey, look, what song does Beyonce have where she sings better than what's the joint that I love? Hold on, wait. You're getting ready to make me Terrell.
Oh God.
Hold up. If I'm not mistaken, one of my favorite songs. Terrell, Beyonce doesn't have a song better in her catalog than Jasmine Sullivan, Holding You Down in parentheses circles. I'm sorry. Beyonce doesn't have a song better in her catalog.
What?
That song is in my top 10 favorite. First of all, my top 10 favorite songs of my life. I don't care. I'm taking a ridiculous take right now. You never heard? Look,
I go in circles, look. Round and round. Why you doing me so wrong? That's it.
Why can't I love somebody else?
Terrance, no.
When I know. Bro.
Are you kidding me? We're talking about
Keep
singing.
going in circles, circles. Bro, that song.
That song's
I'm
better.
gonna play that song the rest of my life. What's Beyonce's song am I playing the rest of my life?
All right.
Because I'm gonna be
I'm
playing
not even have
circles. When I'm an 80-year-old, I'm gonna be an 80-year-old nigga.
Hive is cool. I'm just not even gonna say anything.
Circles, circles. What y'all gonna be playing?
All right.
Y'all not listening to Put a Ring? If you like it, then he should have put a ring on it. Ladies, when the last time y'all listened to that?
Greatest music video of all time.
But when y'all listening to it?
Go look at the. I guarantee if you go to the Single Ladies video right now, it's a comment from 30 minutes ago.
Ladies, I guarantee if you're in your car right now, and you riding to the mall, right? You got your Starbucks, right? You on your way to work. You working. And you hear that them horns start for single ladies. All my single ladies, all my single ladies. Guess what you're going to do? Skip.
That's not true.
Because I'm not in a position in my life right now to listen to this. But guess what? When you hear that little... Why can't I?
Terrance, nobody gives a fuck about that song.
You're going to be like, hold on, let me turn that shit up real quick while I'm on this shift. Let me turn this joint up while I'm in the gym.
They don't even got that
Who
joint in the
wants to
library.
listen to single ladies in the gym?
I'm not a
You can't
Beyonce.
even keep up with
I'm
this
not
shit.
a Beyonce in the gym type of dude, of course.
I'm just
But the
trying to shit.
ladies, 100% getting that off.
Ladies, I'm just trying to ride for Jasmine Sullivan because I got a beehive in right here.
They're
B,
gonna say you
know
did
it's love,
terrible,
and I love
Terrance.
every song that I said. And look, and still want an autograph, and would love to take a picture, and would love to
I love
maybe play my mixtape for you. So
I love Jasmine Sullivan. And I think she had the best album of last year with Hotels. But
that's haterade.
you're not touching Beyonce.
This
I'm
nigga
sorry.
got the haterade. He got a full cup. This nigga said, "Damn, can I get another cup? Can you just bring it? I'm gonna drink it." Bring two. I'm gonna drink. He got a double cup of haterade right here. Look,
How am I hating?
you know the nigga hating when
That's
they say,
like
"Look,
Bron hating on John Morant for what Ja's doing.
I'm gonna give y'all
You
this.
good, but you not me. I'm a motherfucking problem, nigga.
nigga." Look, that
At y'all bench.
I'm gonna tell you this,
King's
though.
bench.
Hey, this for anybody too who listen to this. You are hating if you say something that you love and then say but. If you say, "Look, I love donuts. Don't get me wrong, best breakfast food ever." But hate.
That's not true.
I
You
love
better-
LeBron. He's the best basketball player ever. Look, when you say you love something, give it a little extra love. Look, I love Jasmine Sullivan. Hotels was one of the best albums of last year.
You're
Just
not
so you in the
Beyonce.
clear. But she's trash.
You're not Beyonce. I'm sorry. Nobody is. Nobody.
You got it.
Look, we competing with Whitney. We competing with that. We not competing with you yet. Sorry.
You
You know what? Rashad probably gonna kill me because Rashad loves
I
Jasmine.
love Jasmine Sullivan. You know what's crazy? You need to put respect on Jasmine Sullivan's name.
Nah, she definitely has an amazing voice. She grew up in the church. Like, she has an amazing voice.
Right.
You're not Beyonce. I'm sorry.
Do you think that it would be smart to block your significant other on all of your socials?
I think it just creates unnecessary suspicion that doesn't need to be there. Why would you block? What are you hiding from your significant other that you have to block them?
That's what people's mindset. That's where people's mind goes, right? And it's like, damn, why can we just not have a? Why can we just? It would be dope to have. I don't know if y'all look at me fucking up and fumbling. Do y'all remember the days of a relationship without social media? Even the days, y'all, when we had Instagram and it was just about posting the Cheetos you had at lunch. It was just about posting whatever. When you really think about it nowadays, I was thinking like, all right, bet. If I didn't have social media just be a part of my relationship, like it's just whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a part of it. Like, I want y'all to not think about it for yourself. Let's say you don't even, well, there's no way you can do it. What if you mute, right? Like, mute the people that you're talking to so you just don't see their stuff and you don't have this habit of looking at their shit. That's the part that I wish could not be a part of your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
I've
No,
been
that
in
makes
some toxic
sense.
situations as of late, y'all. And what I find is I feel like some certain situation with joints be better when I'm blocked. When she not looking at my shit. When we both not wonder. Think about what social media will do. You'll be looking at your significant other and the things that they post, where they are.
How
It's just a way that you can peek and keep up with your significant other when they're not there. Your significant other say some shit on Twitter like, damn, y'all see me tweet the heartbreak? Y'all see me tweet the heartbreak emoji? Do y'all know how many people hit me? Like, my thing is like, damn, social media has such an impact on what people really think you on. So I'm thinking, even in your relationship, You know how you come home from work and you see in movies, you come home from work, you throw your brief. In the movie, dude comes home from work, throws his work clothes off, gets in the shower, he doesn't really want to talk. She figures, something happened to him at work. I'm gonna ask him what happened at work. Is anything happened at work? Nowadays, people have already been checking on you. Let's say that you was just in your car like, man, fuck spaghetti. I don't really fuck with spaghetti. I'm a lasagna man. I'm a lasagna man. I'm a lasagna man. Right? You go in the crib, you pissed off. You throw your bag down and all of that. Your girl's not thinking about anything that happened at work. Your girl's thinking about how, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He was just so happy talking about spaghetti, but now this nigga want to walk in. So do you see how when you have access to somebody, you'll be keeping up with them when you really don't even need to.
They can use your tweets and your posts and shit.
And it's not even really about that. It's just about...
And that's worse when you're a content creator.
It's just about the access we have to each other on social media.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about y'all. Shout out to my niggas that's ever been through some real shit. You're not like Terrell.
Oh,
you been blocked? Y'all ever been blocked by somebody? And then y'all relationship get a little bit better? Because the Instagram and Twitter and all of that bullshit don't even
sound
really
like you was in a toxic frenzy.
Nah, y'all just... You know what? Excuse me for living an actual real life.
Terrance, I've been through that before. I've been blocked before.
Then what you talking about?
I've never been blocked and a relationship got better. That sounds like some toxic shit. Y'all on some Jody and Yvette shit.
I'm just yelling because he's not agreeing.
Y'all on some Jody and Yvette shit.
No.
Understand.
It's not even just me and one person, though. I'm saying when you don't focus on social media, see, Terrell, his girl, does not even barely get on social media, and he doesn't understand this benefit.
I do understand that.
No, he doesn't.
But it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
Would you want to see your girl posting some sexy pics on Instagram and stuff like that? Yeah, but y'all don't realize is that most of the time girls not posting like that when they're in a relationship anyway. Fellas, y'all know you get with a girl, all them sexy ass pics on the page, the same ones that she had when you liked her. Now she's
My girl at this point does not have an active IG.
Damn, see? And I feel like your girl's not gonna be looking, or you're not even your girl. You're not gonna, because for me, it's not about me trying to hide shit.
You're right, though, because
it's about, I'm not gonna go look on my girl page and she tweets some shit and I'm like,
yeah, you gotta deal with, especially when you dating somebody that tweet a lot or you dating somebody that posts a whole lot. It's not that you gotta deal with that, but it's a part of the, y'all will have to make the mutual agreement that bet we not about to, you know what I'm saying? But you're still, that shit, like you're saying, that shit is still gonna be evidence.
Because I'm not thinking about hiding stuff from myself. I'm not thinking, man, she about to look at my story and I'm trying to post LMA with no friction, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not that. It's more so like me. I find myself taking the shit that other people post serious. And I know that that's just because it's what social media is. Look, you see somebody retweet something that says, man, fuck jean shirts, fuck niggas with jean shirts. Look, is he talking about you? Look what you just did. Whatever. There's no way to feel good about seeing that. There's no way, even though you're not going to give it energy, there's no way to not feel like, fuck this nigga. Got my jean shirt on him, you know? There's no way. So my thing is like, in a sense where your girl or somebody you talk to might, it depends, you know what I'll say, y'all? It depends on how they use social media. You got somebody like Terrell girl, that's real, that might just post every now and then, don't take it too serious, might not take what you post too serious. That's one thing. But if you got somebody else that might be a little bit more involved with social media.
That's true.
She's scrolling. I feel like you're going to be looking for your significant other on this app, and you won't even realize it. You scrolling, you might swipe your page, you waiting for your significant other to post.
That's some,
and you want to see exactly what they doing.
Yeah,
and it's just this weird access that people didn't even have growing up. We be talking shit about our parents staying together 30 years. Yeah, y'all ain't have Instagram, but guess what? They got 30 years.
Right, and they
we clowning them for not having Instagram?
Nah, we're not clowning y'all.
We're not making it 5 months
we not
with this
Instagram
y'all. Shit.
But the experience is different because you see, tweets and shit could cause arguments in these new relationships. Back in the day, y'all didn't even see each other. He went to work, you took your ass to work. Y'all saw each other when y'all got off and got home. Y'all didn't even get to FaceTime. Think about your phone, bro. How often do you even use the phone? You don't. You just FaceTime everybody. All your day-to-days, I use the phone sometimes. But for the most part, with your loved ones, you're not calling. Even if you call, it's weird. Now, I'm to the point where if anybody in my immediate 6, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they don't FaceTime and you call me, I think something's wrong
or something quick.
I'm always thinking something wrong and you had to call me because you didn't want to wait to see if I can FaceTime.
Yeah.
Like, you done got in a car accident, you flipped upside down, and you're in your car, you reached over with your bloody hand, got the phone and said, I flipped over and I'm on the parkway. That is the only thing that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Until you answer and say, hey, real quick. Then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But we use FaceTime so much. The time is way so much different.
But in Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, where you saying your thoughts and you putting out things that you believe in, Instagram done grew beyond posting just pictures. Now we posting thoughts. The Justin LA boys and those little mood pages that'll post stuff like actual thoughts, like actual opinions that you can tweet. I feel like that have an effect on people knowing who you are. That's all I'm saying in long, y'all.
Yeah,
I felt like these Instagram and Twitter is a vessel that people will use to get to know you before learning it through you.
Yeah.
And it's all about that access. Like, you see people with private pages and you know what you think? Fuck, is your page private? But then again, good, because I don't know you. And low key, I really shouldn't have access to certain things if I don't know you.
Right.
I'm just thinking about that. Like, you like that hit that was a point that struck me. The fact that our parents can go 30+ years. My aunt and uncle, my uncle just turned 60. Shout out my uncle Jerome. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Him and my aunt Lynn been together how long? They
40
said?
years.
40 years. And am I gonna say that it's because they didn't have Twitter and Instagram? Nah, but I also felt like not only did they learn each other organically, but they learned each other's bad parts and like they learned what they each other liked through each other. You might know your girl don't like scary movies because you went on her Twitter and you saw her retweet something that said fuck scary movies. Did you learn that about your girl though? The experience that you have in learning shit about your girl is different than finding it out. Like if you was with your girl and she grabbed your arm real quick and she got scared and you find out that she don't like scary movies, that's a different experience than finding out through Twitter because she retweeted that.
Nah, 100. For sure.
Because think about it. She showed you that she didn't like it instead of you finding it out. So you being shown makes your feelings more involved. I'm telling you, it's deeper than you think.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's deep, though. I'm not trying to rap. We rapping.
Nah, but you know what? On the flip side of that, I think people should invest more into their Instagram and Twitter if they're single. Because your Twitter and your Instagram is like, believe it or not, it's your relationship resume. It's 2022.
You're right.
Like, if you like a chick on Twitter, when she go to your page and go to your media, if there's nothing but you with your responses memes and stuff that we tweet.
That day and age of Twitter, I feel like
it ain't though. If you like somebody on Twitter,
I have not been to I've seen pretty joints on Twitter, and then the pretty girls they have it, but most people they media be full of responses, gifts, and all that.
Nah, for sure. But at least once in a while, you gotta post a picture of yourself.
You know what? Nah, hey Twitter, if you listening. Twitter, why not post and have a little thing on there that says photos where I can post actual photos to myself like on some Facebook shit. And then my media is just my responses and shit. But I have a little thing on my page that you can click and just see.
And that's like
photos.
Like
why does the media have all of the gifts and everything you respond and all of that? The way they have it set up, that's just dumb.
Yeah, but that's like if you told Instagram, why not have a space where we could type in, put up a thought or something.
I guess I feel that. I mean, but they have media.
Because Meta's going to tell you we have Facebook and we have Twitter and we have Instagram.
They don't have Twitter.
Oh, no, shit. Twitter is Jack, whatever.
But look, Facebook is it because Facebook is smart. Facebook look, Twitter, I'm not saying give us a whole fucking gallery. I'm just saying, look, what if there was a photos button and there was 5 photos you could add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they were just your photos that you wanted to show people. And then your media can have other photos, but it's just your photos with the gifts and shit. It's just more like a little highlight for your page.
That'll be all right.
People feel like those things don't matter. Like you think about our Instagram, we used to be on MySpace. It was all about how your page looked. Now I feel like it's all about
and
what you can create.
And it's literally like having a LinkedIn account, or it's like it's literally a resume. It's in 2022. If you go on your Instagram and you ain't took a picture of yourself since 2020, it's time for a photo, bro. Have somebody take it.
Have somebody snap it.
So let's move past this. Did you hear about the spiders?
Terrell been telling me about these spiders. I feel like the last
we were supposed to say it 2 weeks ago, but they said there's some spiders the size of a human hand that's going to drop out of the sky and invade the East Coast, bro. Eight-legged freaks.
Eight-legged freaks.
I just hope it's not real. Motherfuckers were saying that the cicadas was coming back, and we got a cicada hybrid that's getting ready to take over the East Coast. Remember the mosquitoes that have the Zika virus coming to the East Coast? We never seen them. But guess what? When they say the cicadas was coming back this time, they motherfuckers really came back.
Oh, bullshit. But it was a legit 17 years, though. It was a legit 17, remember? We was like, okay, yeah, y'all, like, they might really come. Them
we was 7.
Really came.
What was we 8? We was 8 when they was out or something like that.
That's crazy. Them joints gonna come back in some years. Them joints about to come back. Yo, that was crazy. That was insane. I hated that about last year. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm afraid of big-ass bugs. A big-ass bug fly me, I want no smoke at all. I don't want no smoke.
I don't fuck with spiders.
I just don't fuck with big-ass bugs. Like, a bee, kill it.
But you know
what,
what,
a big-ass bee?
Think about this,
I'm
though.
like, yo, that joint is a threat, low-key.
This is what you gotta think about. This is what you gotta be conscious of when you finally have your little one. When you have a child, if you see a big-ass bee, that fear, let's say you see a mouse and you go, oh, shit, and you get up on a chair.
Yeah.
Your kid is now gonna be terrified of mice because you are.
Yeah.
So I was watching this TikTok where this dude said, I'm actually terrified of heights, but my son loves roller coasters. So I want him to be able to enjoy it.
So you gotta be able to.
So he has to face his fear. He said, I'm not afraid of rides. I just don't like being up high. And he said, it's not to the point I'm gonna pass out or nothing like that. But I was thinking like, damn, you know what? I hate spiders. But if I'm with my young and see one, I got a motherfucking mash that joint.
Yeah.
On some man shit. And that's with anything, whether you're afraid of anything. I always think about like, yo, what if I'm in a neighborhood, right? I'm watering my grass. My kid is playing on a little bouncy circle trampoline. And out of nowhere, big-ass German Shepherd is running down the yard. Now, look, I have Roscoe, the family. I would never get a little baby dog, so it's going to be something that's upsized. But yeah. Roscoe, our Labradoodle, he can handle himself, at least for a while. I have my young here. I have a rabid-ass dog coming, right? First thing I do, kid, is go for my kid. But I don't want to lose Roscoe, but of course I got to protect my child. So I go, I'm thinking, this motherfucker's coming, and he's running at my daughter. I'm going to run, grab her.
Yeah, but you saying that like it was be a question on what you would do. Who wouldn't grab their kid in the sense where a dog is running?
But then what do you do? Because what if the dog goes after Roscoe?
Fuck Roscoe.
Nah, I'm saying after you get your daughter,
then I'm going to go fuck the dog up. But like, that ain't no question. You talking about how you would pick your daughter. And wow, hard eyes from you though.
You so annoying.
You
Have y'all seen Terrance's pics that he posts?
I know we not about to go there. This topic can change very fast. I'm raising my voice.
And I know you're not talking about me because I do the most chill shit.
You know you're not talking about pics. Terrell, my cousin, and my sister, they all look alike. They all make the same face so much to the point.
I don't even make them faces.
Terrell make a certain face in his pics, y'all, that if I make that face, y'all know the comments that I will get? You look just like Terrell in this picture. You look just like Terrell in this picture. I'm going to show y'all the face he makes.
I don't even have
Terrell makes I'm looking in the sun, but I'm smirking. Look, he looks like the Scream mask that has the tongue out, just without the tongue.
Terrance,
just without the tongue out. He's like,
I do not do that, bro. Y'all can go to my Instagram page to see me, but go to Terrance's stories. Terrance.
Let me try.
All right, bet. Terrance's page. Let's go to Terrance's page. This motherfucker Terrance always look like he has a question. He always looking like a curious perv. Like this nigga's always looking.
How I look like I got a question?
Terrance is always looking like he's always looking like
the side profiles was my thing for a minute. I can admit, but I'm switching it up. Look at your boy. Look at your boy as a young. I got me with the bucket hat on and blue shorts. Cause y'all know what you know where I come from. Me in the gym on the last joint. Anyway, Yeah, we was talking about dads and daughters and
We were talking about all types of
and-
shit. We were talking about being fear and how your kids will pick up on that shit. But hey,
But you was really talking about how you would have to overcome your fear
you gotta
and get
overcome
that dog.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah,
I keep thinking about that. Me and Terrell had a dog get killed in front of us. It was a long story, but bottom line, I always told myself, and faced with that again, I won't be the same me that I was before.
yeah. I've been here. Yeah.
I froze when I was like 8 and my dog got killed in front of me. I froze up. I will never forget. I remember just standing there watching it. I remember just standing there like this.
Yeah.
And I remember when the dog was on Terrell, I did something, but once the dog got off, I was just so shocked. I was young though.
Yep.
But now, no sir.
Oh yeah. As a 28, look, 20 years later, I'm 28 now, or
Oh, yeah.
about to be 28 next month.
Yep.
Oh, and month after next. Man,
Don't speed
please.
me up. Don't speed me up.
When
I
you
got a
were
long
8
way for. I'm
when
still
you-
on my 27. You know.
When you a 7, 8-year-old, second grade, we're not expecting you to be a fucking hero. That's where you need people. You know what I'm saying? That's where you need people. And that's why mom was going nuts
Yeah.
trying to keep everybody together. You know what I'm saying? But if that happened again, oh, it's war.
I'm fucking the dog up. I'm
war.
sorry. If there's another dog coming and be biting up my dog, like I was looking at Mimi, I was just holding Mimi the other day, and I said I would never let anything, happen to you. I don't give a fuck if it's another cat. I'm fucking it up. Like I love her so much that if something happened to her via another animal, I don't give a fuck if it's your turtle. I'm slamming that bitch to the shell crack. I don't give a fuck. Like I watched the dog get pulled away from me like that, you know?
Yeah.
Stripped out of my life because of another dog, and then you galloping and think that it's a fun look. Oh, really? You about to be painting for real in a minute.
Right.
Somebody hand me that Louisville Slugger. You got one swing.
No bullshit. Us, he on that forearm.
He's gonna get me now. All right, come on.
You
let's
just
move
gotta
on.
take that jump like King Kong and just snap the jaw.
The niggas think that that's easy, but it's hard. But you know what? I'm in the gym now.
That's why I go, bro.
Yeah.
I seen this nigga hold this nigga down. The nigga was way smaller than him.
Yeah.
Clearly a nigga from the hood that just had a big mouth. The other nigga was like
Just big.
this huge dude. Held him down and was slapping. You see that he was slapping him?
No. But you can get
But the
in.
dude could not move. And that's the thing. You know how the girls do the little booty ups with the bar?
Oh, yeah.
If he had did some booty ups, then this nigga could have just lifted him off.
Nah,
and
but
been able to get up.
in MMA, there's a certain strategy. There's a strategy of how you can get off of that. You're right. He got to do some more hip thrusts.
The hip joint.
Yeah, you got to work on your
I
hip
call
thrust
them
so you can
booty ups.
thrust this motherfucking ass off of that. A lot of y'all don't realize that y'all girl will send your motherfucking ass through that bedroom wall for real if she wanted to.
No
Most
bullshit.
of y'all girls be in the gym doing nothing but hip thrusts. If your girl need to throw you over, get the fuck off. You gonna go flying off low key.
No
Yo, you know
bullshit.
how strong your hips are? I seen this lady with like 345 plates on both sides doing hip thrusts. I said, you know what? There's no way she could probably bench that. But look, them hips,
Hips.
hips don't lie.
What I did want to say, Morris Chestnut just got
Yeah.
just got his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Long overdue. But
Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut.
You know
And
what?
bro, the
That's what's up.
ceremony was beautiful. He was out there with his family. I said, I love this nigga.
He's definitely a legend. Ricky, all the roles that he's played.
My childhood.
And you know, he's still on TV. He still
Yep.
does the little, NCIS or something like
Yeah,
that,
he
maybe.
still-
Something like that.
And I guess I was going to use that to walk into my movie suggestion of the week.
Yeah.
You can think about yours. Mine is, I said it like you didn't have one. I'm sorry.
But you know, I'm going to see it. I do
Shit
have
on
one.
you.
I'ma
So
see
you
mine
can figure
already.
yours out. But my movie suggestion of the week is The Brothers, 2001. It's on Hulu right now. It's on Hulu if you want to watch it. Morris Chestnut, Shamar Moore in his prime, Bill Bellamy in his prime, D.L. Hughley in his prime, and then in that movie you got who was the women in that joint, Terrance?
And the brothers?
Gabrielle
Union. What's the older lady's name? Jennifer
Tatiana
Lewis.
Ali, Jennifer Lewis. Is Monique in it? No.
Monique's not in it, but that
forget
beautiful ass woman that's with Shamar Moore, I don't know her name, she's in it.
Who was D.L. Hughley's wife? She's like the most.
D.L. Hughley's wife was the lady still. That's the lady who's with the other dude now. I forget her name.
Her name is Tamala Jones. But that's mine. 2001. If you want to watch a movie that's about couples and a groom getting cold feet and a crazy bachelor party and just the different levels of, there's the guy that's happily married and committed. There's the guy, Bill Bellamy, who's trying to figure it out and he can't deal with these black girls. So he tried to date a white girl. That doesn't go well. Then motherfucking DL Hughley just wants some head from his wife, and she ain't fucking with it.
That movie?
So yeah, that joint is that's a great ass movie, man.
And
The Brothers, 2001.
Where this one is, because my movie recommendation.
And we watched The Brothers on the second episode of this podcast, which is titled The Brothers, I believe. Right, Terrance?
Right, you're right. Mine is going to be, and I don't even know where y'all can watch it, man. You can't watch it. You can only watch it on Amazon Prime or Apple TV. I want to recommend something for y'all to watch for real.
Didn't I just tell you that Netflix is #1 and Amazon Prime Video is #2 for streaming? A lot of niggas probably have Amazon.
I want to, okay. My movie choice of the week is, believe it or not, a short series now that they're making still. I think it's still in production. So you can either watch the short series if you want, but I would recommend watching the movie. It's called Snowpiercer. It's literally one of my favorite movies because if you enjoyed something like, what's the movie with The Parasite? If you enjoyed The Parasite, the Japanese film that was about classism.
Oh, Parasite.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Or it's not The Parasite, but Parasite. Snowpiercer, dope ass movie. I'm not really going to explain it to you, but basically it's like these people that's on this big ass train, and basically like there's this big ass fucking snowstorm that's happened years ago where everybody got stuck on the train, and the train goes around like this big ass track. Every time the train gets around the track, that's a year. But this train just does nothing but go around this big track, and the people now live on the train. But now their society is set up via the sections of the train. So if you was in first class, you live a first class life. If you was in the back of the train, you live a life of poverty. And it's all about the people who living in poverty feeling like, yo, we all stuck in this place. We didn't really ask to be here. It's such a fucking good movie.
And Boon Jong-ho did that too, right?
Wow, that's actually a great ass.
Isn't that a Boon Jong-ho film?
Yes!
Yeah, he did Parasite.
Boon Joon-ho. The same dude that did Parasite did Snowpiercer, which lets y'all know it's good.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that he did that, but you know what? I remember reading that.
I thought you did because you referenced Parasite. But you see, that's what he do. That's where he shine.
And believe it or not, the dude who was in Parasite is actually in
Snowpiercer as well?
Snowpiercer as well.
Dope.
One of the same dudes who was in Parasite is in Snowpiercer. How dope is that?
That's dope as fuck.
The dad from Parasite.
I love that movie. And it's starring no other than Captain America.
Starring no other than my man Chris Evans. Yes, Chris Evans.
Cap.
Who else we got, Terrell?
I haven't seen it in a minute.
Chris Evans, Jamie Bell, Tilda Swinton, Ed Harris.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Octavia Spencer's in it.
Oh, yeah, she got a great role.
Yeah, dope role. It's a lot of people in it, but bottom line, just the movie,
Dope.
so damn good.
Love it. It was on Netflix for a long time.
It was, and that's why I was
That's
just
where I
looking like,
first saw
damn,
it.
where is that?
Yep. But we got Oscars this Sunday. It is always a holiday for me and Terrance. We always watch the Oscars together, and I hope we're going to be watching the Oscars together this year, right?
Right. I wish, and I'm going to see
Sunday
if I
night.
can go and watch that Macbeth joint, because I want to see that joint before the Oscars, just before. But I'm excited for it. I feel like every year that goes by, I'm more and more on, like, not hip, but I'm trying to change that for next year.
Yeah.
I have not seen all the movies.
I'm excited. I mean, I want to see Will Smith take this Oscar. I mean, you know, say what you want about him, but I think he'll get it. Beyonce just announced it. They just announced she's gonna perform "Be Alive." She's also nominated for Best Original Song, and she's gonna perform. That's the thing about Beyonce. Beyonce don't show up if I'm not gonna win.
I'm about to say she probably
I'm
gonna
not
win.
gonna show up if I'm not gonna win. But then again, it's the Oscars, so the performance is whatever.
I hope she win the Oscar so we can get back to the, drunken love B. I told Terrell, anybody else, y'all kind of tired of the Lion King Beyonce that we've been getting? I'm not afraid to say, Terrell's afraid to say shit like that. I feel like ever since Beyonce did that Lion King album, we keep getting a whole bunch of, not gospel, but very...
Beyonce not fucking around.
You know what I mean? Like it's been very Lion King since. Like, yo, I want to see Beyonce get back in her bag, man. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you.
I ain't never seen a ceiling in my whole life. That's word to blue.
Come on, what's up? Let's get back to that. This Lion King bullshit.
I'm telling you what she said. I've never seen a ceiling.
How does the song go for the King Richard? Sing a little bit of it right now. How's it go? What's it called, Terrell?
It's called "Be Alive." It feels so good to be alive. That joint. she fucking bodied. This is why when people start talking about Beyonce singing, what she do with her voice? I tried to sing this right. All right. Before we close, all y'all motherfuckers, and I just seen this on Twitter, and I don't know if you have anything that you want to say before close. This is just my closing statement. All y'all motherfuckers, I don't know if y'all seen on Twitter, this dude posted, no, matter of fact, this is one of my Facebook friends. Amazon box, pretty little thing bag, Fashion Over bag, and something else. This girl parks her car. He got on his Ring camera. Shout out to my boy Corey. Seen it on your story, bro. She parked her car, got out, opened her back door, ran up to his porch, picked up everything like Christmas gifts, ran to her car, put it in her backseat, got it and drove off. And he was like, if somebody knows this bitch, she has all of my shit that we ordered for our trip. And I said, these broke-ass motherfuckers that will steal your package off your front porch. And I guarantee everybody that listens to this podcast has been through that where you had a package stolen before.
Or your package just went missing. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Even people that's getting Ring doorbells go through that.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know what it is. And, we need to get one of them joints. They had that lady got downstairs.
Yeah.
Me and Terrell got cameras all through this joint, but one for the outside.
Mm-hmm. She had that joint in the motherfucking lockbox.
Yeah, I fuck with that. And look, if somebody want to take it, that shit only costs like $80 for real for the one she got.
Yeah.
Well, we can put one on our door and just glue it on there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that. Somebody snatch that joint off.
Who? Well, you don't know who snatched it on the camera.
And if you live here, I'm going to see you.
I'm going to see you snatch it.
That's
if you live here, I'm going to see you. You know?
No bullshit.
And if you snatch it, I'm going to just get another one. That's my thing. I encourage everybody to get that because for real, people going to see it and be like, oh, fuck, no, I'm not about to go up in there, or I'm not about to do shit, or I'm not about to act stupid as fuck even right here in front of this. You see that camera and you like, let me keep fucking going.
That's a fact. Do you have a closing?
I just want to close and say that I feel like Kyrie Irving is a true baller. Jason Tatum, true ballers. Happy Friday.
Oh, shit. The NFL shit. It's been a lot of shit that's been moving
that's crazy.
around.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing about the NFL free agency. Got to.
Latest would be Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins.
We gotta put gas on that, Terrell. Hey, y'all, what y'all think? Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle,
Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Gesicki,
Edmonds,
Chase Edmonds, and Raheem Mostert, who Trent Williams just said he thinks Raheem Mostert is one of the best running backs.
Trent Williams was gassing the people that he fucked with.
He did. But look, they got him and Chase Edmonds. And Tua, everybody's like, oh, that for someone who can't throw the ball 60 yards. I think Tua's going to be okay.
And at least Tua's young, and if Tua don't work, okay, bet. Tua didn't work, now we're going to go get our guy. Can y'all imagine next year Tua doesn't work out? If the Dolphins go whatever they go, they're going into the next draft or free agency looking for a quarterback who's willing to come and say, I'm going to be Matt Stafford and say, yo, who do they got over there? I'm going to go play with him and him and him, and we're going to win.
Right.
Like, okay, yeah, Tua is for now. But, like, this is what y'all don't get. That's what I love to see. When you're a Washington fan, watching us go and get Wentz, and then we're going to go out there and basically put Wentz with the same team we had last year. Then if Wentz doesn't do good, you know what we're going to say? Man, Wentz ain't shit. We're going to get rid of Wentz, and now we're in the same position.
Yep.
We haven't picked up anybody who wants to come and play for us. No one.
I don't know, man. Honey Badger's out there.
Amidst all of that,
yeah,
we got, what's another trade?
Deshaun Watson to the Browns.
We didn't talk about that already?
No, we talked about Deshaun Watson being cleared and now being looked around, but we didn't talk about the fact that he went to the Browns. That happened after the podcast.
Yeah, it did.
Shout out to him, man. The biggest quarterback contract. After the controversy, you become the highest paid quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? On a year-by-year basis.
And the 22 civil cases that he still has to face, that's still something that's going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That he's still going to have to face. But if he is innocent, it is dope to see him get this big payday.
Yeah, for sure. The Browns are instant threat.
The Browns, with him and Amari Cooper, y'all about to see this man, Amari Cooper, just lucked the fuck up. Yeah, Amari Cooper was about to have to play with.
Hold on, wait. So who's on that Browns team now?
Nick Chubb,
Kareem Hunt, Cooper. Deshaun, Amari Cooper.
You still got Myles Garrett. You still got Clowney on the other side.
Nah, he's a free agent now.
Washington.
Y'all do not need him.
I mean, fuck it. Let's just throw him out there somewhere. He's a beast. I mean, that's like saying fuck Von Miller because he's old. Like,
Nah,
you can't
but
tell
like-
me that Jadavian is more outdated
Think about
than
it. You don't
Vaughn.
think we want Odell or somebody, but we just have too many receivers. It's not a need. But I would rather go get somebody else. Somebody need to pick. Y'all need to pick up Bobby Wagner. Stop fucking around.
I'm just saying, look, Chase Young, Montez Sweat get in. Montez Sweat comes out. In comes fucking this guy.
First of all, if y'all got Jadeveon
Clowney?
Sweat's sitting his ass on the bench until Clowney's tired.
Nah, we gonna have that same rotation that we had when we had Kerrigan. Clowney gonna get them Kerrigan minutes, 20 minutes a game. But look, those are
Now,
pivotal times.
can you imagine an all-out blitz? You got Jonathan Allen shooting up the middle, Chase and Sweat on the outside, and Wagner coming through the middle.
We're not gonna get Wagner.
Bro.
We're not gonna get Wagner. But
Y'all
you're right.
And look, Odell's out there.
Let me go to the NFL app because I forget about the NFL free agency. There was other things. There was so many things that happened. Like so many big trades.
Juju to the Chiefs.
Juju to the Chiefs. Randy Gregory to the Broncos. I don't know if we talked about that already.
Oh, I don't think we did. Randy Gregory came. That was a huge signing for us because we all know we needed. When we lost Vaughn, we needed another pass rusher.
Damn, look, Wagner interested in mutual interest with Rams.
Oh, God, please no. Are you kidding? How do they get this done?
Miami just got that dude, the tackle from the Saints, Armstead. That was big.
Oh, yeah. See, yep. They putting together a squad in Miami.
Raiders fans, y'all got Mariota getting ready to go out there and beat Denver.
Mariota's a Raider?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he gonna back up Derek? Okay. And then I saw
Allen Robinson to the Rams. The Colts cut Colt Beasley. I said the Colts. The Colt Beasley is leaving the Bills. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, honestly.
The Giants just got Tyrod. We're not scared of that.
But it's just a lot of movement going on in the NFL. It's great to see. As a part-time Washington Commanders fan, I just want to see y'all sign somebody else. And I know how that feels. Like if you a Jets fan, if you a Panthers fan, if you a even a Saints fan. Saints just re-signed Jameis, but you want to see some of these big-time players go to your squad. Like if you're a Jaguars fan, it's like, all right, bet, let's do something else. Let's do something else. Mm-hmm. What are we doing to change this year from last year? If you a Jets fan, what the fuck is going on?
They were talking about how the Jaguars went and signed Kirk. Something Kirk?
Christian Kirk, yeah.
They signed him for some big money, too.
Yeah.
And they were saying that, hey, we need to put pieces around our guy so that he can create. Washington, we're just going to sign Wentz and say, get out there with the same guys we had last year.
Yep.
And last year, what was we saying all year? That we don't have any weapons. And we're not getting any new weapons this year except Wentz. So what I would say is what sucks about it is like, shout out to everybody in their team for free agency and who y'all are getting. We try not to put too much stock in it because a lot of people are going to do stuff in the draft, but it's just hard to see us keep signing motherfuckers from fucking Carolina. I'm sorry. This motherfucker Ron Rivera trying to put together his birthday dinner or some shit because this shit don't sound like he putting together a team. This motherfucker's reaching in his phone book for niggas. Damn.
Yeah, no bullshit.
We just signed this random-ass linebacker. He played with the Panthers. I've never heard of this nigga before.
He had 3.5 sacks last year.
They said he had 9 sacks over two seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You got to get out there and play good for Washington in order to impress me at this point. You know? At this point, you can't just say, oh, he was decent when he played with the Bills.
Stephon Gilmore's still out there. Y'all could use
You know what?
Y'all could use a reliable CB.
I'll take him in his Revis years. You know?
In his late Revis years.
His late Revis years. I watched a video on how Darrell Revis shut down Terrell Owens for his whole career and how Darrell Revis is literally that nigga, Paul. He's one of the best. Hey, you shut your mouth when Revis come out. You see
Revis Island.
When they bring up Revis on I Am Athlete podcast, they always be like, Chad would shut the fuck up if Revis was up here. You don't want us to bring Revis because nobody wanted smoke with him, bro.
Right. That's why it's disrespectful to put somebody like AJ Terrell having a great year. Y'all put him on AJ Terrell Island. Same thing they did with Diggs Island. All right, y'all.
And
just
he
relax.
definitely didn't even have an island. That nigga was getting torched. He was just in the right place at the right time last year. Y'all will see.
Oh, Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs. Or what's his name?
Trayvon Diggs.
Trayvon Diggs. I thought he was in the right place at the right time last year. He made some great plays, but
It's a rumor that the Broncos going to be on Hard Knocks. Papa Russ.
man, that'll be dope. I'm so jealous.
If we
Let the Commanders go up this shit. We got a new team. What's the excuse now? We got a brand new franchise.
who are we gonna go and watch? Wentz again? We watched him on last year's Hard Knocks. It's definitely not gonna be y'all.
No bullshit. They definitely not gonna be us because of our owner too.
What teams would you want to see on Hard Knocks? If you think about all the squads out there.
I would like to see the Bengals.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all coming off a Super Bowl exit. I would like to see that young squad. I mean, that's just a young team. I would love to see that. Yo, we were just in the Super Bowl. Would love to see that. I would like to see Ravens, Lamar,
Always,
Hollywood, all them young dudes.
Harbaugh, yeah.
Would love to see that. Who else would I love to see? I would like to see Broncos because of Russ and all of that. But other than that, not too much. I mean, look, how about we go to Tampa for Brady's last year? And Brady walking back in the building.
Man.
Just that one scene, I'm good.
Yeah.
Seeing Brady in the preseason and you get to see how Brady's talking to the team in the preseason, I would love to see that.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Hey, look, Dolphins. I'll take Dolphins. You got a real Hollywood dude with Tyreek Hill coming to Dolphins.
You know, this is some random shit I'm about to say. But
are we happy for the Dolphins after the Eric or the what's that dude's name? Brian Flores situation though?
I'm happy for him, honestly.
Oh, we real happy for the Dolphins, but we were just like, yeah, fuck the Dolphins. They did my man Brian Flores dirty, yeah, all of that. But guess what?
We want to see this so-called black coach I got go out there and see what the fuck he gonna do. He ain't called a
look
play
at you
in 6
rooting
years.
already.
I like to see teams that don't have pieces get the pieces they need to turn their season around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins was good with Flores back there. Mike McDaniel's non-play calling ass because you work for Shanahan and Shanahan called all the plays, but that can work for you and him, but can't work for Eric Bieniemy and the Chiefs ass. We gonna see what the fuck he can do. But look, random shit before we close. I'm about to play this. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but watch how Terrance reacts to this. We about to get off this podcast, and right now the Brooklyn Nets are playing the Grizzlies, and they say this is supposed to be a big game.
Oh, I'm definitely getting ready to go turn that on. Terrell, you're tripping. This is John Morant.
I just don't know about
KD.
this shit.
Are you kidding me?
I just don't
I'm
know
definitely
about
getting
this
ready to turn that on. Bet. We got to figure out what we eat.
Next time, y'all. S3.